Oh my God, guys. Did you guys see what happened to Shiba Inu this weekend? And what happened to all the other cryptocurrencies this weekend? Uh, my name is Damien. This is the Meet Damien channel. And we're going to take a look at this pretty cool interactive website called the Crypto Bubble website. And get an idea. It's a pretty cool looking website. Gives you a visual interpretation of what's going on in the market here. But yeah, this is what we are seeing, guys. Oh my God, you can see everything's in the red. Everything's in the red. Just about a good majority of these cryptocurrencies are down 30% or more. Some of the ones that did a little bit better this past week are down only 20%, anywhere between 20 to 30%. And our beloved Shiba Inu coin here, okay, you see Shiba Inu in these bubbles is down 23.4% for the week, this past week. If I click on here, you can see that Shiba Inu was trading about at the 2800 level, and then we took a drop all the way down to like 1800 level here. We're currently trading at around like 2200 level for Shiba Inu. But my God, guys, wow, what a kick in the nuts we had in cryptocurrency world here. So yeah, these are the crypto bubbles. It's a pretty cool looking website here. I can show you what's going on for the day. So this is what it looks like for the week. Everything's in the red. But here for today, so there's some more red out there, but it's not as bad, not as bloody. You can see the core cryptocurrency right here is up 81% today. So they're having a good day, trying to get back up to prices that they were at before. Let me just look at the crypto coin market cap website. Okay, as you can see, these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is still down today about 2.9%, and is down 11.9% for the last 7 days here. Ethereum down 16% for the week, 1% for today. Solana down 22.7%, but only 7% for today. And then our beloved cute Shiba Inu coin is down 24% for the week, and it is down 3.4% for today. Currently trading at 2193 level here. It was a very bloody week, and we can everybody's gonna just blame Iran and Israel for this one. But we were doing all right during the beginning of last week here. We were just trying to get ourselves back on our feet here. And then we got kicked in the nuts on Saturday, April 13th. And we got down, I remember seeing it on Coinbase being about as low as 1800 for Shiba Inu. Currently, we're trading at 2193. I'll do a deep dive into the charts for Shiba Inu. So we can have an idea as could this thing go any lower than what it has already, and what are the levels we need to get back at to get ourselves on solid footing here. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys here the Shiba Inu chart on TradingView. This is what I have for the chart here, guys, with Shiba Inu. We were trying to get on solid footing here. We needed to stay above 2400, okay, on the level, because those were some lows that we made back in March. And we were doing that for the most part last week, Monday, April 8th. We were trading at about 2800 level, okay, 2800 level, and then Friday was the beginning of the bad news with Iran and Israel, and we dropped down and we closed that at like 2400. So we were still defending that 2400 level as best as we could. And then Saturday was the actual missiles flying from Iran going into Israel, and that dropped us down to about as low as 1837 here on Coinbase exchange. And then we ended up closing out the day at 2100 level. Okay, so currently right now we have to defend those lower levels here. We cannot be going any lower than what we are at right now. We're currently trading 2200 on Shiba Inu on this Monday, April 15th, 2024. We can't go any lower than this. Anybody that needs to put a stop loss in, I would put, if you want to keep it tight, I would keep the stop loss here at about 2100, maybe 2050 on Shiba Inu. If you want a little bit looser stop loss, the bulls have to defend the Shiba Inu bulls and longs. We have to defend that 1800 level here, because if we lose that level there, guys, I mean, we could end up dropping down. I'm going to say we're going to drop probably down to where the price was trading at towards the end of February at about 1,000 or 950 level. Okay, so we could see basically a 50% drop in price for Shiba Inu investors and traders if we do not defend 1800. 1800 is very important. We also have the this yellow line here, okay, which is the 100-day moving average. That 100-day moving average is starting to trend up and give us a little bit of support here, okay. And currently that 100-day moving average is the 1820 is at 1826 level, okay. We need you can see that a couple of days ago we pretty much almost touched that 100-day moving average, which I think is the reason why we had a support. I think that's where traders and investors were trying to buy. They put their buys in at 1800, and then we were able to bounce off of that and go up to about like 2100 this weekend. But we need to defend 2100, okay. And if we can't defend that for Shiba Inu investors, then 1800 is going to be the level that we need to defend. Because if we lose that, then it's just going to be a bigger bloodbath, and we're going to end up going down to about 1,000. Okay, and we do not want to see that. We do not want to see that at all. Okay, but if we are able to defend the $1,800 level, okay, I have this this Fibonacci retracement tool here, which is the rainbow colored chart here. And these are the levels we need to get back above, guys. Okay. So for those of you who are just starting your investing journey in cryptocurrency, and you're just getting started with Shiba Inu, and you were lucky enough to buy it at these low prices that we're at right now, I would say, we could see Shiba Inu get up to the 0.236 level, which is at 2449. Okay. But then, we need to get back up to 2,800, which is what we were currently trading at about a week ago. That is the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, and that's sitting at 2,850. So if we can get back up to 2,850, that puts us back on solid ground and solid footing. That also would put us above the 50-day moving average here, which is the green line. And that's showing 2713 as the level. So if we get above 2713, that gives us a little bit more room to breathe, to make us feel better about being invested in Shiba Inu. And if anybody that put a stop loss in at like 1800 because they don't want to lose their money, if we get up to about the 2800 level, you could possibly move that stop loss up to about the 2400 level here, because 2400 was the level that we were previously trying to defend for Shiba Inu. So if I was a Shiba Inu short-term trader, I would be looking to push the price back up above 2,800, and then once it gets above 2,800, I would move my stop loss at which I would put it at 1,800. I would move that stop loss up to like 2,400 if we can get back up to a 2,800 level on Shiba Inu. But then, of course, the next levels we would need to get above for Shiba Inu is we would need to get up to the 0.5 retracement of the 3100 level, the 3174 level, and then 3498 level as we try to climb back up and get above to that previous localized high back in March 5th of 4,500. Okay, if we can get up to 4,500, I think a lot of us could breathe easier. And if we get to 4,500, that's pretty much a double in price right now. You could probably double your money in Shiba Inu if we can just get back to where we were back in March of earlier of 2024. But yeah, that's my analysis there about Shiba Inu. Okay, I see Vince is in the chat, and he's over here complaining about some clickbait. Why do you think it's clickbait, Vince? Can you give me a reason why you think we're talking about clickbait stuff here? We're over here talking about Shiba Inu and the altcoins. And yeah, I'm focusing on Shiba Inu right now. And we're going to be talking about some other altcoins. If you got some other altcoins, guys, please go ahead and tell me what kind of altcoins you want me to talk about besides Shiba Inu. Today we got started off with Shiba Inu, but I just did the analysis for Shiba. I want to talk about some other cryptocurrencies here. So go ahead, guys. Tell me what kind of cryptocurrencies you want me to analyze here. I'm going to go into AVAX as another cryptocurrency that we can talk about here. AVAX also took a beating on the cryptocurrency bloodbath that we had going on this weekend. If you guys take a look here, this is the AVAX avalanche chart, right? AVAX, right? And I was just looking at some analysis here. AVAX blew right through a lot of their moving averages here. We had, the 50-day moving average, which is the green line here, and then we have another yellow line, which is the 100-day moving average that I got going on here, and then we also have the red line here, which is the 200-day moving average, and AVAX is now getting supported off of the 200-day moving average. Currently, AVAX is trading at $35.41. That was a level that we needed to stay above that level, because back in January of January 23rd of 2024, AVAX got as low as $27.21. So that was the most recent low that it made. It almost got down to that low on Saturday, April 13th. We got as low as about $29.38. Okay. So with Shiba Inu, with Avalanche getting as low as $29.38, that's pretty much almost like retesting the lows that it made back in January of this year. So technically it is a higher low. Yeah. We have sort of a higher low going on with Avalanche here. Let me just readjust these moving averages here. I just want to make sure I got the right moving averages here. I'm looking at my indicators. Okay. Let me just get rid of I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this 20-day moving average here. All right, yeah. So the red line here is the 200-day moving average, and the yellow line is the 100-day moving average. So looking here, the 200-day moving average on Saturday was about $31.96, and Avalanche got down to like $29.38. So it actually went below that moving average there. If you can see that, it went below that red line. So it cut right through. I would call that a very good area of value to get into Avalanche for those who are looking to get in at lower prices. I mean, come on, guys. We pretty much have like a 50% off sale here on Avalanche. So you can't get mad at that. These things, they will bounce back over time. Things will, get back to where they were, probably even higher than what they were. So I you got to buy the dip, guys. This is a dip. If I seen a dip, this I would call this a dip. I wish I had some more cash to throw at cryptocurrencies right now because I would be buying Avalanche right now. Um, as long as Avalanche can maintain its support, as long as it can stay above like $29-$30, and that's where I would be putting my stop loss at. If I had a stop loss on Avalanche, I'd be putting it at like $29. Okay. With Avalanche trading at $35 right now, that's about a 20% stop loss. For those who want a tighter stop loss than that, we could probably keep it as tight as about like $33. Okay, which is about maybe like a 8 to 10% stop loss. But if Avalanche can start climbing and getting above and making higher price and getting higher prices again, we need to get above the 0.236 retracement here at $37.92, which is it's currently working on that. It's only about $2 shy of the $37 level here. But then we also need to get above that 100-day moving average, which is currently sitting at like $42. So if Avalanche can get above $42 here, that gives us a little bit more room to breathe. And if you set your stop loss at $29, you could then probably move it up, and basically walk your stop loss up to like $34, $35, which is what we're currently trading at right now. But only when Avalanche gets to like the $42 level here. And the $42 level is also confluent with the 0.382 retracement level, which is showing about $43. So, if Avalanche can get above $37, then the next level would be $43 to $42. And then after that, we would need to see Avalanche start to get above to the 0.618 level, which is the $51 level here, which is where it was trading for a good majority of the middle of March going into the beginning of April. It was trading at the $50 level. So I'm going to expect a little bit of resistance there. If Avalanche does start climbing back up, it's going to need to get above $51 before we can start seeing higher prices. Okay. But yeah, the 0.618 retracement level is sitting at $51.54. If Avalanche is going to maintain this uptrend, it's going to have to get up to. It's going to probably want to get back up to like the $51 level. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, poor Vince. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Vince is mad about something. He's probably having a bad day in crypto. He's going to take it out on me and everybody else. But good to see that you're up here in the chat, Thai Bucket. Go ahead and give me your requests. I'm taking cryptocurrency requests here. We just did Shiba Inu, and we recently just did Avalanche. I could probably move on to talking about Solana, so you can see what's going on with Solana. If you're, because Avalanche and Solana, they're pretty much almost like neck and neck. They pretty much do the same kind of coins, and yeah, I think Solana is also in a good area to be in. Oh, okay. Render. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about Render right now. And then we can get on to Solana after that. Let's go ahead and see what Render is doing here. Render USD. I don't think I've looked at Render recently here, but yeah, the last bit of chart work I did here with Render was I was doing a Fibonacci extension tool here, which didn't really come into play because we're now in a downtrend. So let me just go ahead and get rid of that for now. Let me get rid of these things here too. All right. Yeah. All right. Don't we need that? All right. So yeah, I like using moving averages here, guys, to give me an idea. So like, where the prices might go and where they might bounce off of. So I have the 50-day moving average here at that's that green line right there. And then I have the 100-day moving average, which is the yellow line, and the 200-day moving average, which is the red line. that's just something that a lot of traders and investors use to get an idea as to, like, where prices might find their support at when they have a really bad day, week, or month, like we had with crypto just now. So what I'm seeing on the charts here, thigh bucket, is for render. Looks like we got supported at the 100-day moving average. Okay. And that 100-day moving average is sitting at about like $7.10, $7.20. So that is a good area to be buying render at. Looks like we had that earlier this weekend. Let me just zoom in on the chart here. For render, render on Saturday got as low as $6.32 on Coinbase, and we ended up closing out at like $7.51. So we shot through that 100-day moving average, but we were able to close above it. So that's good for those who are trying to build some support on render. You can also see that we had some sideways trading action here. Okay, back in end of February going into beginning of March, and we were trading at about $7.20, $7.30. So if you see render get down to like $7.20 or $7.30, I would be a buyer. I would be buying and going long on render. If you're a little bit impatient and you just want to get a little bit exposure to render, I say, okay, render at $8.30, not too bad. Okay, that's what it's currently trading at. Just be prepared that we might come back down to like the $7.30 level for render. And if we do, then you could, basically back the truck up a little bit and get you some more render at, probably $1 cheaper than what it is right now. Okay. But if you were to start building a position on render, near the $7.30, $8.30 level, I would put a stop loss here, probably right where that low was back on Saturday. I would put a stop loss at $6 and what is it? Let me get there. $6.32. Okay. So yeah, I'll be buying render anywhere between $7 to $8 here with a stop loss at like $6.30. Because if we go lower than that, if we're not able to maintain the $6.30 level there, then I could see render going down to where it was trading at back in like December at like $4.80, $4.70 here. So that would be pretty brutal if you bought it at $8 right now and it went down to like $4. You'd be taking a 50% loss or 50% haircut, which is not a fun thing to be doing. But if it does go down to like $4 and or $5, that would be where this red line is, the 200-day moving average. So yeah, render could get some support at like $5 or $4.80, because that's currently where the 200-day moving average is right now. So yeah, I would be buying render at, just because we had this significant drop as we did with all these other cryptocurrencies. I'd be a buyer of render at $8 and also be buying with some more of it at $7, with the knowledge that it could go down to $5 or $6. And then I would be buying more of it if I was a long-term investor at that level. But I don't think render would go any lower than $5, because if it did, then I mean, we are in deep, deep shit if we go down lower than that. But yeah, I would be a buyer here because, if render does go back up in price, just looking at the bullish momentum here, if we continue and this is just another dip in a bull run, we could see render get back up to like $10 or $11, which is what it was trading at towards most of March. And then, it got as high as like what, $13.60. So you could not double, but you would make a nice size profit on render if you could buy it now and it gets back up to like $12 or $13. Yeah, those are some good. I like to think of like this week as like we just got a sale, guys. It just everything went on sale, like a Black Friday, or in this case a Black Saturday sale. And the sale prices are still here. You can still get some good cheap cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I want to move on to Solana. Let's look at our Solana coin here. So what has Solana done? Solana is currently trading at $138.28. And Solana also got some support on that yellow line, the 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average on Saturday was trading at $130.97, and Solana ended up blowing past that at $121.88 is how low it got, but it ended up closing once again above the 100-day moving average. It closed at $138 on Saturday. So it looks like the Solana bulls are defending the 100-day moving average as best as they can. Yeah, I would be a buyer of Solana here, because that's a nice healthy dip, healthy correction that we got. With anticipation of Solana going back up to it was trading at about $170, $180 for the most part back in middle of March, going into middle of April here. So I think that's a good sale. That's a good price to get in at Solana right now at $138. Because we got as high as like $209 on March 17th. So, and then we also got another high here at like $203 on March 31st. It was a lower high. That was a little bit concerning that it made pretty much like almost a double top. But we had the dip, we have the correction. So I would be a buyer of Solana here, because I think Solana, just looking at the history here of Solana, I think Solana can get back up to where it was in November of 2021 when we were trading at like $216, $250. I have a Fibonacci retracement tool here that shows you that if you look at this rainbow chart, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So yeah, I mean, Solana, it needed to defend the $134 level, and we're currently trading above the $134. That is the golden pocket for the retracement here. The golden retracement number would be the 0.618 level here, which is $163, $164. So if we can get back up to $164, that gives us a little bit more breathing room where we can feel better about our Solana investment. But yeah, we need to get back up to $206, which is the 0.786 retracement level, for us to feel comfortable about Solana going to higher highs and higher prices here. So yeah, if I was to game plan this, I was to buy Solana right now at $138, I would put my stop loss. I don't know if I want to keep it at $120, but I would probably put the stop loss right with the 100-day moving averages, which is about $131 for a tighter stop loss. If you want the stop loss to be a little bit looser than that, you could put the stop loss at the $122 level, which is what we got as low at during Saturday, this past weekend. But yeah, I would put stop losses there, because if we do drop down on Solana and it blows down past your stop losses, we could see Solana go down to the 200-day moving average, which is that red line there. And that 200-day moving average is about $94. And that's going to be a pretty brutal day for a lot of Solana investors. But we should see some support there if we do go lower than $120 on Solana. Yeah. So let's hope it doesn't go to get that far. Let's just hope like this is as bad as it gets, because I don't think the bears and the short sellers thought like prices were gonna get this low for cryptocurrencies. We did not expect, Iran to launch missiles at Israel. We thought like they were going to do something, but we did not think it was going to be 500 missiles and drones being sent at Israel. So that was what they call a black swan event in trading world here. That's something that nobody was expecting. I mean, we kind of had an idea something was going to happen with Israel and Iran, because Israel did something about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, when they bombed the embassy in Syria. But we just did not expect it to get as bad as it was going to be for cryptocurrency world. And the other markets, it's not just cryptocurrencies. The stock market took a beating this past week, because they knew that something bad was going to happen between Israel and Iran. So we can only hope and pray that there's going to be peace between those two nations, because we don't really need any more bad news here. I've heard some funny things some people were saying this weekend. Oh my God, Iran just attacked my portfolio today. My portfolio got attacked by Iran. But yeah, let's hope things get better over there. No more bloodshed, no more people getting hurt. I'm really glad that nobody did get hurt. Well, I'm happy that no one got killed this past weekend after Iran launched all those missiles. And I hope it stays that way. But guys, if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button. Let's try to get some likes on here. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, where I go live every Monday around 7 p.m. and I take requests, cryptocurrency requests, and we try to analyze them, things as like what's going on the charts. And yeah, we try to go over the news, if there is any news for that particular cryptocurrency. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that like button if you haven't already too. All right, guys. But yeah, so that's Solana. Solana trading at $138. I think it's a good value area to be at, guys. I think it is. Let's see. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency total market cap. And this is a cryptocurrency total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is a really good chart to look at, because this is showing you like what's going on in cryptocurrency world besides Bitcoin and besides Ethereum. This is like focusing on the altcoins, because that's what I said. We're going to be talking about the altcoins this stream here. But yeah, so we have here the total market cap of all the altcoins is about $630 billion if you exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we need to stay above. Well, we need to stay above where we're at right now. But if we go any lower, we need to stay above right over here at like 550 billion, 560 billion, because it looks like on Saturday the total cryptocurrency for the altcoins, their market cap got as low as about $559 billion. And yeah, the 100-day moving average, the yellow line here, is currently sitting at $596 billion. So we went right through that 100-day moving average like a lot of altcoins did. But we need to stay above like $600 billion here for the altcoin market cap. I'm gonna get rid of this 20-day moving average here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put I'm gonna put a 200-day moving average. So just work. Bear with me, guys, here as I put this indicator in. All right. Yep. So I want to change that over to 200, and we'll make that red so we can easily identify it. Okay. All right. So yeah, the 200-day moving average for the altcoins is currently sitting at about $500 billion. Okay. We don't want to see it get down to that level. That's going to be more of a bloodbath for these altcoins and cryptocurrencies. So let's hope we don't get down to that red line, but that red line could be an area of support. And I find it very ironic and funny that right now that the 200-day moving average for the altcoin market is at $502 billion, because that's where it was trading at for the majority. All this sideways trading at, it was trading at back in December and January of this year. It was trading at $500 billion. Okay, so we need to stay above $500 billion. We need to stay above where we're at right now. We need to stay above $630 billion. Okay, we don't want to see any more blood in the market. I think that was enough blood. Because if we see any more blood, then the bears might actually be right that this was the top for now. We don't want to call this the top, because I think everybody wants to see more cryptocurrency gains. They want to see more green, less red. But yeah, altcoin market needs to stay above 630 billion. We have some support here at like 590 billion. So yeah, if we get some more red days here, we get near 590 billion on the crypto total market cap, then I would be trying to be buying some more altcoins if that's the case, if we get lower prices here. Yeah, that is the altcoin market cap, excluding Ethereum. So looks like we have a question here in the chat from Thigh Bucket. He's saying, how do you make interest holding? Are you talking about like in cryptocurrency? Well, are you talking about like staking? Is that what you're asking? Because what I know about staking is you can do that with a lot of altcoins out there. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency you can stake with. Solana is another. I believe like Cosmos is another one. And you can do that with your cryptocurrency wallets, or you can do that with some cryptocurrency exchanges. I know Coinbase is a exchange where you can do staking rewards. So that's how you would earn interest. We could take a look at Coinbase real quick here to see what coins you can stake with. Coinbase stake crypto. Okay. Can I stake on Coinbase? Okay. Yep. All right. Give me a second here. I'm pulling this information up for you. All right. Let me just type in Coinbase. Sorry about that. All right. So Coinbase is a United States cryptocurrency exchange. And you can learn more about staking and how it works by going on Coinbase. They have this website that teaches you about staking. And here are some of the cryptocurrencies you can stake with on the Coinbase exchange. You can do Ethereum, you can do Tezos, Cosmos, Solana, Cardano, and they have a few more cryptocurrencies. And those are pretty cool. Those cryptocurrencies are pretty cool ways to earn interest, if that answers your question. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what some of these coin. There's my balance right there. You can see like with Ethereum, you can earn about 2.86% interest, and Solana, you can also earn about 4.68% interest on your cryptocurrency, if that answers your question there. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, you could go on Coinbase to find out what kind of cryptocurrencies you want to get involved with that can earn you interest and earn you rewards, staking rewards. Just another way of saying interest in cryptocurrency world. But yeah, I will look into those cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at Cardano. Okay, that is a cryptocurrency that you can stake with, and you can do that on Coinbase. And let's see how Cardano's doing so far. Oh, wow, Cardano took it on the chin too, just like everybody else. Everybody else got punched and bleeded and bloodied up. You can see that we have the 50-day moving average in the green, the 100-day moving average in the yellow, and the 200-day moving average is this red line here. And Cardano looks like it went below the 200-day moving average. So Cardano could be in what someone would call an area of interest and value, a value area. Okay, because the 200-day moving average is 49 cents for Cardano. And Cardano is currently trading at 46 cents. So it's a little bit below its 200-day moving average, which is signifying a lot of weakness from Cardano. Okay. Cardano blew through some of the lows that it made here back in January of 2024. Looks like on January 23rd, it was trading as low as 47 cents. So for it to be at 46 cents, that's right below the low that it made in January. So that's not good. Okay, it needs to start going back up again. Let me get rid of some of these lines here, so it's a little bit more cleaner. But yeah, if Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies can start going back up in price, that would help Cardano get back to higher prices here. Cardano needs to get above that $46, $47 level. It needs to get above, actually, it needs to get above the 200-day moving average. It needs to get like up to like 50 cents. I would not be a buyer of Cardano until it gets above 50 cents because this is ugly, to be honest with you. I mean, it could work. You could buy it now at 46 cents, but I mean, if it goes lower, that's not going to be good. But yeah, Cardano needs to get above 50 cents, which is where it was trading at here, with some sideways trading action back in like January and February. And then it needs to start recapturing that 100-day moving average, which is 59 cents. So if Cardano can get up to like 59 cents, that gives it a little bit more room to breathe. And, I would start considering that to be an uptrend. Looking at the RSI here, which is the purple line. Yeah, RSI levels of 25, 30. This thing has been beaten down and dragged through the mud. And I don't think it's gotten that bad. It hasn't been this low since like September of 2023. And, in September of 2023, Cardano was trading at like 25 cents, 27 cents. So, for Cardano to be this oversold at like 46 cents, hopefully this is a higher low in the grand scheme of things. And, this could be, a higher low. Not on the daily chart here, actually, because the higher low, the low was made back in January of 2024, and it needed to be above 44, 44 cents here. That was the low, and it blew past that, and it got down to like what, 40 cents. So we don't want Cardano going any lower than 40 cents. Because if it is, then that just means it's making another lower low, and that could indicate that we're in a downtrend. And that would not be good for Cardano bulls, Cardano longs, Cardano investors, for Cardano going any lower than 40 cents. We don't want to see 40 cent Cardano. We need to get back up to like 50 cents here. So hopefully that the Cardano bulls are able to start buying it up and getting some buying pressure and getting back into the upswing and get into this upward momentum, upward trend that it was trying to create starting in October of 2023. I do have some previous chart work here for Cardano. If Cardano does start going up in price, I would start to expect to see some resistance here at like 90 cents. But I mean, we need to get above 50 cents first. But if Cardano can start getting back into the swing of things and make an upward trend here, I mean, you could buy Cardano at 46 cents right now, and the next resistance level is going to be 90 cents. You could double your money with Cardano. But yeah, Cardano has a lot of work it needs to do. Because it used to be trading at like $2 back in like 2021. So, I mean, if it gets up to $2, you could quadruple your money with Cardano. And while you're waiting for it to do that, you can be earning about 2.8. I'm sorry, yeah, about 2% on Coinbase. You could be earning interest on Cardano. So yeah, Cardano could be a cryptocurrency worth taking a look at, since it's been beaten down and dragged through the mud just like all these other cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I would take a look at Cardano. I would try to buy some Cardano if I was inclined to do so. I think a lot of these cryptocurrencies could make a good amount of money for people if we can treat this as like a higher low. Okay, because if we go any lower than this, then it's just going to be a downtrend for most of these cryptocurrency investors. We don't want to be in the downtrend here, guys. Any more requests out there for cryptocurrencies? I might do one more cryptocurrency here if you guys can give me an idea as to like which one you want me to talk about. We've already covered Shiba Inu, Solana, Avalanche. We did Render, Cardano. So give me an idea as to like what kind of cryptocurrency you guys might want me to talk about. I think I might talk about one more AI, artificial intelligence coin. I might talk about Fetch AI. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look at Fetch AI here real quick. Fetch AI was one of the stronger cryptocurrencies out there this past year. It's down right now 8% according to Coin Market. Oh, hey Darren. Yeah, Darren, if you want to tell me what kind of cryptocurrencies you want me to talk about. We've already talked about Solana, Cardano, Render, and yeah. And now we're talking about Fetch AI right here. But yeah, Fetch AI down 8% today, down 27% in this past week. We were trading about like $2.70 before the carnage in the Middle East, which brought it all the way down. Looks like it got down to like $1.50. But now we're currently trading at like $2 here for Fetch AI. But yeah, Fetch AI has been one of the big, strong cryptocurrencies here, up 400% this past year. It was trading at about like 20 cents in like September of 2023. And I'll try to get onto a trading view here so we can see what the Fetch AI, what that looks like on the charts here. So with Fetch AI, we have, once again, the moving averages here. The 50-day moving average, the green line, and the 100-day moving average is the yellow line, okay? And looks like we almost touched the 100-day moving average back on Saturday, April 13th. The bulls defended that level. We needed to stay above $1.54, and we did. So we didn't really touch the 100-day moving average. So that indicates a little bit of strength, even though we had some weakness in the market. And Fetch AI got as low as about $1.60 on Coinbase. Okay. So if I was to buy Fetch AI and start a position here on Fetch AI at like $2.05, I would put my stop loss basically. You could do $1.60, but to be a little bit safer, so you don't get finagled out of your position. They sometimes these cryptocurrencies, they like to go down just to get you stopped out at, and then they go stop loss hunting, and then they go back up again, and you're like, oh my god, it sold at like $1.50. So like I would actually try to put like the stop loss at the 100-day moving average. To be honest, I would put the stop loss at $1.54 on Fetch AI. And yeah, with the hopes and plans that Fetch AI does get above the 200-day moving average. I'm sorry, the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is $2.45. So if we start climbing back up here again on Fetch AI, I would take my stop loss that I put at $1.54, and I would probably move it back up to like basically where it's at right now at like $2. Okay. If we're able to get above $2.45, and that's what we need to get at for Fetch AI. We need to get up to like $2.45, $2.50 for us to breathe easy. Okay. Because if we're not, and if we get rejected, if we get to $2.45 and we go back down again, then we need to stay above like $1.57 here on the 100-day moving average. Okay. And if we go below the 100-day moving average, then we might have some support here at like $1.08 for Fetch AI, but we also have the 100-day moving average. I mean the 200-day moving average at $1. Okay, so hopefully it does not get that bad for Fetch AI. Just a disclaimer: I also have some Fetch AI, so I do not want to see it go down to $1. That would suck. You'd be losing about half your money right now if it goes down to $1. But we could get some support there. I'll do one more cryptocurrency here. We'll do Ethereum. I know some people want to look at Ethereum. It is one of the bigger cryptocurrencies out there. Let's see how Ethereum did during this bloodbath in the markets. Ugh. Let me get rid of some of this previous work here. Okay. Clean up the charts here a little bit for you guys. And we're just going to stick to the moving averages here because I feel like that's where we were able to get some support on these cryptocurrencies, these altcoins. And once again, the green line being the 50-day moving average and the yellow line being the 100-day moving average. We did get support at the 100-day moving average for Ethereum. And that was sitting at like $3,006. Okay. Ethereum was able to close on Saturday at $3,011. So it did get right above that 100-day moving average, and it stayed there. And then, we defended. The bulls were able to defend the 100-day yellow line moving average here. So, once again, if I was an Ethereum investor or trader and I'm trying to buy some Ethereum and hoping for higher prices, I would be buying Ethereum right here because we just had this nasty correction, but a healthy correction. We had this nasty little dip here. And I would be putting my stop loss right where those candle wicks are at. Okay. Looks like Ethereum got as low as 28.50. So if I want my stop loss to be pretty loose, I would put my stop loss here at like 28.50 or maybe 28.40 if I want to make it be a little bit more comfortable with the stop loss. But If you want a tighter stop loss, then I would probably put the stop loss at the 100-day moving average, which right now is currently sitting at $3,023. So, you could be buying Ethereum at $3,100. You put the stop loss at 3,020, okay? And you just hope it doesn't go down to 3,020 because you don't want to get stopped out. And if we're able to climb back up, if Ethereum can get above that 50-day green moving average here, that's sitting at 3,500, 3,518. Okay. So if Ethereum was to get back up to 3,500, I would then take the stop loss, which I had at like $3,000, and I would move it probably back up to about 3,200. I would move the stop loss as the price goes higher, because we got some candle wick levels here that look like we were at like 3,200. Yeah. So yeah, if you were to buy Ethereum at $3,100 and Ethereum gets up to like $3,500, I would then put the stop loss at like $3,200. And then just keep hoping that it climbs up to higher prices. And then maybe you can walk up the stop loss to like the highs over here. You could probably put the stop loss at like 3,600, 3,700. As the Ethereum price continues climbing up. We have seen Ethereum get as high as $4,000 back in March 11th, 2024. So I think Ethereum can get back up to $4,000. I think it's going to do that, and it's going to probably go higher than that, because we know it's been higher than that. It got up as high as like $4,800, $4,600 in November of 2021. So, yeah, guys, I would take advantage of this dip in cryptocurrencies if I had extra cash to be throwing at cryptocurrencies. I would be buying. I'm currently fully invested in cryptocurrencies. I've already bought the dips from like back in January and November, October and September of last year. So I've already, like, me personally, I've sold a motorcycle in February. Just to buy some more cryptocurrency. So like I'm fully invested and ready to rock and roll to go see higher prices on cryptocurrencies. But if I had some extra cash, or if I was looking to get more exposure to cryptocurrencies, I think now would be the time to buy some cryptocurrencies. I think this week is a great week to buy some cryptocurrencies. But you also have to be able to stomach us going down another 20, 30, maybe 50% from where we're at right now. When I first got involved with cryptocurrencies, I knew like it could drop. I could lose half my money the next day. But just knowing that, just going in with that mentality, I was prepared. I was ready to see a 30% down day or down week. And just knowing that those are actually good times to be buying. When I first bought my my first Bitcoin, it was at like $4,000. Is when it was trading at, and I saw Bitcoin go down to like $3,000, and I was one of those people like, oh my god, I want to buy Bitcoin, and I tried sending money onto the cryptocurrency exchange, and then you gotta wait like 3 or 4 days because it takes time for the bank to send money to cryptocurrency exchange. You have to wait 3 days, and in the meantime, Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 3,500 to $4,000, and I ended up having to buy it at $4,000. I wasn't even able to take advantage of the dip, but I got excited when I saw it go down like 25% in 1 month. I wanted to take advantage of it. So if you guys have money in cash and you're ready to buy some cryptocurrency, go ahead and put it on the cryptocurrency exchange. You don't have to like buy now, even though I think now is a good time to be buying. You can just put the money there, and if you think it's going to go lower, then and it does. I mean, you can take advantage of it if it does go lower. But just having some cash on the sideline, having some cash on like the cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken and Binance. If you guys can have that cash ready to go to take advantage of like bad weeks or bad days in the market, I mean, yeah, it's like buying things on sale. It's like going to Macy's and seeing like, hey, things are 30% off this weekend. yeah, I'm gonna go buy this nice jacket or these nice pair of shoes for like 30% off. That's how you gotta think of these things, the mentality of being in the cryptocurrency market. This is just like watching things go on sale. And then, a month later or a year later, things are at higher prices and you're over here patting yourself on the back because you bought low and you were able to sell high a month or two later or a year later. So yeah, this is the time to be buying. If I was if I had more cash, I would be throwing it right in. Okay. Um, I know, but the mentality also has to be when things do go up, they don't go up forever, and you do have to take profit at some point, and you're gonna have to pick, what's a good time to sell. If you doubled your money and that's your goal, I mean, don't get greedy. Sell some. It might triple or quadruple, but you'll feel better if it doubles and you sold a little bit, just a little bit, and then it goes down again, and then you can buy back in again and buy some more, you know, or just pay off one of your credit card bills or whatever you need to do, with the cash. But you'll feel so much better if you, when things do go up and you've made some life changing money, you're able to put a down payment on a house, or you're able to buy a car or a boat or do something productive, pay off some credit cards. Yeah, do it. After prices go up, don't get too greedy. I know me personally, I actually I sold some Solana when it got up to like $200 because I bought it at $20 and I 10x my money. I can't get too greedy. I still think Solana can go up to like $500 later on this year, but I also have some credit card bills I need to pay. So, I sold some Solana, not all of it. I sold a little bit of my Solana, and I paid off some of my credit cards, and my credit score went up, and my I don't have to pay so much on my credit card bill because there's nothing to pay because the credit card got paid off. So there you go. That's just you feel good about yourself. Hey, I sold that $200. And yeah, when Solana does go up to $500, I'm going to be selling some more Solana. Same thing with I also have other cryptocurrencies. I have Ethereum and Bitcoin and Fetch AI and some other coins. And when those coins go up, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell some, not get too greedy, pay off some more credit cards. And I already have a house, but maybe I can buy another house. How about that? That'd be great. Yeah, for those of you who already have a house, you can buy another house. Buy a vacation home with your cryptocurrency money. Put a down payment on a vacation home. For those of you who have kids, maybe buy a house at a neighborhood where your kids might go to college, and then you could possibly rent out the house to people, and then when your kid's ready to go to college, you can then have your kid go to college and not have to pay for a dorm. Okay. And then you could thank cryptocurrencies for helping you do that. That's just one way to be smart with your money. But we've been here for about an hour, guys. I was planning on only being on here for about an hour. I don't see anybody here with any more questions about cryptocurrencies. I don't want to drag this video on longer than it has to be. I appreciate you guys coming on here. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and subscribe, so you can be notified when I go live again. I can tell you, I'm planning on going live on Thursday. Hopefully, I see you guys there on Thursday, but I'll definitely be here next Monday. That's the plan, is to do another live stream every Monday, 7 p.m. So. And be on the lookout for some of my short videos and some of my other videos here on the Meet Damien channel. I also have a Meet Damien TikTok channel. You can check that out. I got some videos on there too. Some of it is just the same stuff, but just a different platform. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and say hi to me on TikTok or whatever. And hi, you can say hi to me here. I also got a Twitter and an Instagram. Meet Damien Twitter, Meet Damien Instagram. So yeah. So many ways you guys can stay in contact with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I think it's been a good stream, and we'll go ahead and try to end this stream here. I appreciate you guys coming out to see me, and we'll be doing this again on Thursdays and Mondays around the same time, guys. Here, okay, guys, take care. Have a good one, and good luck on your trading.